Hey guys, Grandmaster Thorn here with the Edge Martial Arts. I want to talk to you about your expectations. So, in week one, we set our expectations for ourselves. We understand that we think if we go to class twice a week, that we're going to earn stripes or belts, and or whatever else. It might have been a flexibility expectation. It might have been a certification of instructor level. It might even be a tournament-based expectation. Somewhere in the next year, what were we going to accomplish? So, the goal in our second week is to start to look at what kind of goals, actions, right, or strategies, or what things are going to be required for us to meet that expectation, right? So now let's actually look at it and start to kind of figure out how to make sure that our expectation comes true. Not just say, if I go to class, I'm going to be a higher belt soon, right? That doesn't work out so well. So the next goal is start to figure out what our goals are, right? What are we going to try to do? What are our actions to make sure that our expectation is met? So this week, I want you to start to write down what are the miniature steps, the actions, the activities, whatever it is you have to do to make sure that you're going. Now, if I just say I got to go to class, maybe I have to go to class and I have to remember each day to ask the instructor for feedback, right? Maybe I need to make sure that when I go to class each day, I'm going to look at my card and practice a few minutes before class, or I might stick around the practice mat afterwards, or I might ask if there's a video I can watch at home based on the material that I want to get better at, right? If I never ask for feedback, I'm not going to find out if I'm on track. So maybe one of my goals is just to be more proactive about trying to get my stripes in my belt, right? Or if my goal is to be in the splits, right? Then I need to make sure that if I'm not getting a good amount of stretching in class, if it's a little bit less stretching in class, I stick around afterwards, or I stretch before, or I stretch at home. I say, you know what? I'm going to put in a minimum of half an hour a week of stretching. So if I don't get it in class, I'm going to do it at home. Or if we don't do the isometric stretching in class, I'm going to do it at home to build flexibility. So now I want you to figure out what activities, actions, steps, goals, what do you have to do and what are required, so we have something to look back and say, am I doing these steps along the way for the next 12 months to make sure that our expectation happens, okay? So this week is goal setting to make sure your expectation is met. Take some time, put these things onto the worksheets so you're held accountable for them, and you don't forget your answers. All right, thanks for joining me.